Looking at the data here for the participation form, I have not viewed any of the comments. So let's kind of get my initial thoughts here. Do you take risk in class? So we have most students saying no. Why not? Fear getting the wrong answer. Participating makes me anxious. The teacher grades on participation. Look at that. So that's interesting. So because you're being forced to participate because your grade depends on it, makes you more likely to participate. I don't know what that says about your own personal growth. Whatever. Teacher has a numbering method. Participate was cold calling a student. Does this make the cold call make you anxious? No. Wow, that's a shock. Yes, this makes me anxious. No, it does not matter. You raise your hand on every day in class, participate. Boom. No. Look at that. Is there a benefit to raising your hand? Yes. This is interesting. So I didn't raise my hand, yet there's a benefit. Consider the previous question. If you answered yes, what would that benefit be? There's a chance you could get called on, adding to the discussion, being able to know and remember the answer if you said it to the whole class yourself. I could contribute my own. Teacher may notice you. That's interesting. I would say, the first students the staff member gets to remember or know their names, it's probably those that just are participating from the start. Good, but I don't participate much on my own. Better understanding of the topics shows the teacher you are confident. So here, it's about demonstrating something to the teacher. Learning and understanding the concepts more, because by participating, we're able to fully understand. So there's some sort of understanding or belief that participating is going to help you understand the content. Gain confidence. That's a good one right there. I mean, that fits right in with the soft skills. You're prepared to answer, and if you're confident with the answer, when we are cold calling, we may not be sure. So cold calling doesn't work. I only know raise my hand when I know the answer 100%. That you are involved in the discussion. So again, that's about looking at the teacher. Learn to speak out, better speaking skills. Oh, that's nice. Recognizing some of those soft skills. Confident and knowledgeable. They would at least know that I have an answer. I'm confident. I would say that's true. Shows the teacher you're willing to put yourself out there. I think that is also. All right, do you participate in your head? Wow. How can I assess this? That's never going to be assessed. Like I can't, figure out what people are thinking. Do the presentations prior to starting unit help you understand the content better? Okay. How would you score your participation? B, C. Not too many on the A category. What did you learn from the completion of daily forms? Just so we are straight on this, the daily forms is in the participation tab. And at some point, we'll probably would say, bring one of these sheets in one per day and you fill them out. And that's what I mean by participation forms. If you open up this file here, these are some student samples from prior years. And, here you kind of get a sense of, how the student work looks. All right, anyway, let's get back to this. What did you learn? Helps me study for the test. I should participate every class no matter whether or not the right answer is. I like that response. There's something to learn. Even if you're wrong, there's a benefit to, failing, picking yourself up off the ground and getting the courage to kind of continue on, even though you were not successful. There's some benefit and value in it. Helps students enjoy the class more. That's interesting. So you enjoy the class. Helps others learn. One major reason students don't participate is hesitation to be right or wrong. I learned I should participate more. I need to be confident in answers. Participation has benefits. I was able to review everything I had learned that day. I was learning and understanding all the concept. Whenever a student answers a question, it helps them initialize an answer better and helps with speaking skills. I need to participate more. It's needed in certain classes, in this case history. It allows the teacher to make sure students are understanding the topic. Regarding something, I found myself to participate more due to the fact that I felt like a conversation. Okay? Learn others' management. I can see how much they have participated in class in a week's time. keep track of the amount of times. And here's a good strategy, go in and, week one, I'm going to participate once. And then see in the second week, maybe two. And then just kind of build on to that. Let's go back to the slides here. These are former responses. Has your participation improved? I now look for times that I can participate, so that student's actively looking. So these are things that will come up later on. These are from prior years, prior classes, and the data in the last, I'd say, 5 years usually comes back the same. So what did you learn about student participation based on this screencast?